What made you want to be a Marine?
There was a lot of things. I originally tried other branches first, but due to some complications, I wasn't able to join those branches. And then the more I got denied and denied, the more I kind of thought to myself, you know what? If I'm gonna join the military, I don't want to be sitting on a boat or up in the sky in a plane. I want to have a rifle in my hands and be in the thick of it, so I can have some stories to tell. Um, so that's why initially, well, after so long, I went to the Marines, and I'm glad I did because I would not have it any other way if I could go back and do it all over again. Um, yeah.
All right, brother, let's see it.
Hang on one sec. Boy, can I show you later?
Yeah.
All right. My cousin interviewing me right now. Yeah, yeah. He's doing a little history project for maybe. Do you want a second opinion?
Uh, that if someone would want to, that would be great, but they don't. It's up to them.
All right. Well, Bullock's a little goofy, so we'll just continue without him.
Okay.
What's the topic?
It's what made you want to be a Marine, Bullock? I know he's gonna barge in. My bad, dude.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. What's your next question?
Okay, what was your boot camp experience like?
Uh, Boot camp is a beast. It's a beast in the fact that a lot of it is the fear of the unknown. Like, I remember getting to the airport, San Diego airport, flying in, and going to the USO office, and just trying to keep my mind occupied because I was a little freaked out. And I remember I was gonna go around the corner to get some food, and as soon as I got that food, I heard everyone get the hell outside right now, and I was like, oh my god, it's happening. Um, you get on that bus, they make you put your feet or your head between your legs, so you can't look out the window. So if you try to run away, you don't know how to get to the airport, so they catch you and bring you back. That and I think they drive around like it's only like a 5 minute drive to the airport, but they drive around for like 10, 20 minutes to kind of like fuck with your head a little bit, and then you get there. The drill instructor comes on the bus, starts yelling at you. You get off that thing fast. You go right to the yellow footprints, and George, I kid you not, the moment you step on those footprints, it's I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. There's so many people that have stepped on those footprints before us that you kind of get a sense of pride temporarily, but then they get in your face, and that all just you just get a deer in the headlights look like, oh my god. Receiving the first week you're there, it's kind of chill. You do a lot of in processing stuff, shots, the peanut butter shot. Oh my god. Yeah, if you want me to go into details, I can. But just imagine a needle, probably 10 inches long, and a very thick peanut butter like substance being poked in your butt. It hurt like a mother. Oh, and I apologize if I cuss on any of this. It's a bad habit now. It's yeah.
That's
Um,
fine.
but once you get out of receiving, you get picked up by your drill instructors, and first couple days they just kind of show you how to be a recruit and how to go through recruit training. And then once you do that, it like I said, it's the fear of the unknown. Like, all right, you screwed up. Go to the quarter deck, get IT. Like the time your mom sent me that card and got me in trouble. Is the fear of the unknown. Like, oh God, what's gonna happen next? What are they gonna do? Not realizing that, looking back on it, everything they do always comes to an end. As crappy as it is, boot camp. Um, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of times where I didn't think I was gonna make it, but I just remembered everyone that like when I told my friends that I was leaving, that they were kind of making fun of me a little bit. So I just kind of motivated me to show them, prove them wrong. Um, there are some cool moments too. Shooting the rifle in the rifle range is pretty fun. That was like a good week or two away from your drill instructors because while you're on the range and snapping in, like they want you to get a good score, so they're not going to have the DIs there to distract you. So you just get this one PMI coach, primary marksmanship instructor. He's really cool. He was one of those preppers that like is prepping for Doomsday, so he'd always make jokes about how like because our qualification date was 2012, the day the world was supposed to end. So he was like, yeah, if you qualify expert, you're hopping in my truck. We're gonna grab a crate of ammo, and we're gonna go to the highest point in the state. So he just kind of keep our morale up like that. That was second phase. First phase, you just drill a lot, and you get destroyed a lot. By destroyed, I mean you PT, you get IT, which is intensive training, which basically is a list of 5 exercises that you do very rapidly for a very long time. And it sucks because you're in boots and Utes. Boots and Utes is camis, boots, and t-shirt. Third phase is where you kind of start putting things together, learn about standing posts and the interior guard. You kind of come together as a team. You do your final drill. You run your final PFT, personal fitness score. You run out your final CFT, your combat fitness score, and then you do the Crucible. Now, the Crucible, that is probably the most challenging and rewarding at the same time thing that I've ever done. It's, I think it was 72 hours, something like that. It's basically a span of 3 days, where the first 2 days, you're like on a mock mission. So you get, like, the first night, you get like 4 hours of sleep. Second night, you get 2 hours of sleep. And then the third night, you get, like an hour and a half. And the entire day, you're in your full battle gear, flak jacket, Kevlar. You got your pack when you go in between events. When you get to events, it's all combat conditioning, team building stuff. It's very tiring. And all at the same time, you only get 3 MREs those entire 3 days. So you have to like ration your food and train your body to like go through combat. And like I have not slept for like the last 4 nights, and I'm wide awake right now. Like I don't know how that's possible, but my body's so used to it from doing all these things that I can probably stay up for like a week straight with like an hour of sleep here and there and function just fine. Now the very last day of the Crucible is the Reaper hike. That's where you take all your gear, and you throw it in this big heavy ass rucksack, probably weighs like 100 pounds, and you go on this 12-mile hike up the Reaper. It's about 6 miles to get to the Reaper, and then the first hill is damn near a 90-degree angle, and you're like clawing at it. You're going up. Everyone's falling out. But you just think the guys that were in World War II that went to like Iwo Jima, Guadalcanal, everything that we're known for, they climbed the same hill just as we did. So that's what kind of pushed me to get to the top. And once we got to the top, we earned the title of Marine. I cried like a little baby. We had like a 20-mile hike back. I was so effing sore that I thought my back broke. And then we had the Warriors breakfast, and I ate like a fatty and almost puked for eating so much. It was the best breakfast I ever had. Then you have Marine Week. You get your final inspection and your alphas. You do some other stuff. Family Day, and then you graduate recruit training, and you walk off that parade deck for the last time. So I didn't mean to like go off on a limb a little bit about the airport and then back and forth, but
No, that's
to summarize all that, boot camp was the most hardest and sometimes scariest, but at the same time most rewarding thing I've ever done. I'll probably ever do.
okay. Thanks. And what was it like now on your first deployment? And like, what are you currently doing?
Well, I can only say a little bit about what we're actually doing.
Okay.
But as far as being deployed, this deployment, in some aspects, is considered like a. Hang on, I'm gonna close that door.
Okay.